What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a little bit of a look at a bunch of news coming out for the One Piece TCG. I am still stunned that we don't have a new set revealed. It's been weeks, couple of weeks, since OP09 came out. And OP09 was like the last set, like the last thing that was revealed. We are well overdue for the reveal of OP10 at this point. It's got to be coming out in the not too distant future. We don't even have a listing on the Japanese website, but it's been 4 weeks since OP09 came out. That's weird, right? How do we not have a new set revealed? And maybe One Piece and Bandai are just waiting for a big reveal event, which companies like to do nowadays. That is absolutely possible. But it's been 4 weeks since our last set got revealed. Why do we not have a new set revealed yet? This is genuinely stressing me out a little bit. I don't know why we don't have a new set revealed. But we don't have a new set revealed yet. So, I don't know, maybe stop worrying about it and talk about the news that we do have. So what news do we have here? Well, we have a lovely clarification about the rules of which different languages can and cannot be used. Cool. Now, over on the website, they've gone and shown us this lovely little reminder that there are, in fact, 4 different languages in which the One Piece TCG is published. We've got Japanese, English, Simplified Chinese, and Korean. Yes, we know a French version is on the way. Yes, we've had all kinds of announcements about the French version and all of that. But as it stands at the moment, that's not included because it's not actually out yet. That's pretty important. Now, a couple of these are actually incredibly simple. Simplified Chinese and Korean can be used in China, mainland China, and Korea. That's actually incredibly simple. So yay! They can't use other languages can't use them. That is it. It gets a bit more awkward for the others, but when it comes to Simplified Chinese and Korea, they are both locked to one region. If you're in Korea, you have to use the Korean language. If you're not, you can't. If you're in mainland China, you have to use the Simplified Chinese version. And if you're not there, you can't. Lovely. At least for ease of use. The other languages get a little bit more awkward. So, who can use the English version? North America, Latin America, Europe, Oceania, Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. All of those places can use the English version of the game. Job's a good un. For what it's worth, if you're in North America, Latin America, Europe, and Oceania, you can't actually use the Japanese version, because I know that's probably the majority of people watching this video, and it's cool having Japanese cards in your deck. My understanding is that when Lorcana launches in Japan, somebody told me this, I need to double check it's definitely true, that you were going to be able to use Japanese Lorcana cards in English Lorcana decks or in English Lorcana tournaments. And if that is true, I am legit just using a Japanese Lorcana deck. Because that will make me very, 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 very happy. Sounds like fun, honestly. That sounds like a lot of fun. So, here's the thing where it gets a little bit awkward. Because if you are in Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, and Thailand, then you can use the Japanese version. And you will notice that there is some overlap there. So in Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, in those 5 regions, you can use either Japanese or English versions of the cards. Now, what it generally comes down to here, a lot of the time, take Pokemon as an example. Japanese Pokemon cards are printed on different cardstock, and they have different card backs. So there is absolutely no way whatsoever you could possibly combine those in a deck. Would not work. But if you've got the same general card stock and you've got yourself, the same card back, well, then that becomes a much, much, much less big issue. Either way, we do have a couple of regions. I'd say a couple of regions, not a couple of regions. It is, in fact, 5 regions: Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, who get their choice of which language to use. And I think that's kind of cool. If you don't have a good reason to not be allowed to combine languages, you should definitely be allowed to combine languages. Excellent. Now, that's one thing that's came out today, a reminder about that. There is something else that makes me very, 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 very happy. They have finally gone and updated on the official website the starter decks, and now they are using images of the starter decks. They are showing us non-placeholder images. They finally admitted that the boxes look identical to the boxes in Japan, which they always do. We always have the same booster packs, the same starter deck boxes and all of that. The art's always the same. The design is always the same. It's genuinely a little bit annoying to me that we have to wait so long to actually get on the website the art. And I know it's because there's always a tiny, 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 tiny chance that something gets changed. So they're doing this to be safe and make sure. And I do get it. I honestly do. Doesn't mean it's not a little bit annoying. But hey ho, that's where we are. That's not big news. I am just genuinely delighted that they've finally done that. We will talk more about the starter decks as we go along. The other thing they've gone and done is confirmed for some tournaments, not even really tournaments, conventions, which are going to be going on, that there's going to be some presence. There's going to be, actually that's the meaning, presence as in you're going to be there and presence as in free stuff. So Spiel Essen, I'm actually down the road from Essen right now. I am in Dortmund getting ready to cast a Pokemon Regional Championship this weekend. I am extremely close to Essen, but I will be going home before then. I'm trying to make it to Spiel Essen, but we'll have to wait and see if that actually works. So Spiel Essen then is going on from the 3rd to the 6th of October, and basically this is like the big, it's not even a big German board game convention. This is the big European board game convention. If you are into tabletop gaming in Europe, you should be considering going to Spiel. And it is in Essen in Germany, and yeah, you'll just need to get a ticket for Essen and all of that. And there are 2 things going on. Firstly, there is a demo deck. It is the OP01 Red-Green Luffy demo deck. This demo deck, for what it's worth, has actually been around for a while at this stage. So it's not a new starter deck or special play deck or learn to play deck or demo deck. It's actually probably the real phrase. It's not new or any of that, but it's cool that that's being given out. More people playing the One Piece TCG is a very, very good thing. And they've also got the promo, which they're giving away, which is the Luffy sitting on the One Piece. Luffy on a big old pile of treasure. Was given away in Weekly Shonen Jump over in Japan. There's been a few giveaways so far, like at the One Piece official store in the UK, but now this is being given away here as well. And I think this is wonderful. I'm a big fan of this because now it gives One Piece fans a reason to go to Spiel Essen, which is lovely. But also, it means that people who aren't into One Piece, who end up in Spiel Essen, might take a little look at it. And that's rather lovely. The other thing that's gone and been revealed is PAX Australia. We are doing a very similar thing here. It's in Melbourne, Victoria, on October the 11th to the 13th. And it's pretty much the same thing, honestly. Demos, side events, giveaways, and more. So make sure you stop on by. And the giveaways here are exactly the same as they are in Essen. That is to say, you can get yourself the Luffy demo deck, and you can get yourself the Luffy sitting on the One Piece. And honestly, if this just makes a bunch more people play the One Piece TCG, I will be delighted, because you may have guessed by now, I kind of love this game. I'm all in on One Piece. So having more things like this, it's just great, honestly. Just means that One Piece as a game is more out there. It means One Piece fans who are attending these conventions get cool stuff, and people who aren't One Piece fans that are attending this convention might end up leaving as One Piece fans, and that makes me very, very happy indeed. But I've told you all about this, so now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these promos going on at these conventions. Tell me what you think about the different languages. Would you play in a different language if you had the opportunity? Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.